Okay, so today we're going to make some spaghetti bolognese, and I'm going to show you, Belle, this is how you make it for whenever you're older. Spaghetti. Here we go. Okay, so first thing we want to do is use some garlic, some celery, some carrots, peppers, tomatoes, chilies, some sort of like lardons bacon, a pound of mince, an onion, some choppy tomatoes, and some tomato puree. And I'm gonna cheat here with some, come, focus, some chopped basil. So pretty much what we're gonna do now is cut some garlics. So I've already trimmed these back and taken all the crap off them. So basically all we're gonna do is mince them all up. Next, the celery. And lastly, an onion. Okay, so next thing what you want to do is get a nice hot pan, put some of the lardons into it, which is these, and let's get that going. So pan, lardons, and get them frying up till it's nice and hot. Ah, it's warm. Okay, so back to our prep. We're now going to do some onions, and to cut onions I'm going to show you a little trick. So first off, start by cutting all the onions nice and gently. So now when you go to cut, basically what happens, just nice and chopping. Okay, so that's the onions basically put together, and now what we're going to do is look. Oh, did you make a mess go? Okay, so pretty much what's happening now is the onions are starting to melt, and the bacon's sort of coating it and giving it a bit of a nice taste. So once we have that done, we're going to chop up the rest of our vegetables here and pop them all in together. So pretty much making spaghetti is really simple to do, and it shouldn't be a hard thing to do at all. So we're going to keep going with the show. Okay, so now what we want to do is add in the celery, the carrots, the onions into the mix. Celery, onions, carrots. Okay, and next, the mince. Okay, at this stage, things are starting to happen. They're getting a bit better. So, basically what we've got here is the meat's all starting to brown up. So you've got the bacon, the meat, the beef, you've got the carrots and the onions, and they're all starting to sort of sweat down. But just to help that, we're going to add a bit of sea salt to that, just to make things a bit better. Okay, so sea salt. So next thing is, we're just going to add in some carrots to the mix. Boom. The reason we add carrots for is pretty much carrots are a very sugary vegetable, and the sugar from them is the thing that actually makes your sauce taste nice and sweet, instead of adding like chunks of sugar whenever people go to make it in like the jars, which are awful. So we're getting there, things are starting to happen. So the next thing I want to recommend is using a nice bottle of wine, and that there basically gives it another depth of flavour to it. So we add in some wine, probably about that much. Nah, give you the rest. So the red wine will start to mix in with the meat, and it'll start to sort of soak up those flavours, and hopefully it'll start tasting a lot nicer. So we're getting there. We just need to start adding our tomatoes and a couple of spices, and we're done. Okay, so something I always recommend whenever you're cooking is to make sure that whatever you're eating and drinking with matches up. So we're gonna have some red wine, like Floyd. So we've got some red wine all nicely cooking away in there, and things are starting to happen. So next thing what we want to do is add in some more spices. So we need some of this bad boy. Come on, focus, which is oregano for you guys over in America. And basically we just want sort of like a teaspoon of that. So that looks pretty healthy to me. And give that another stir in to. Okay, so we have now got everything cooked. It's all ready. We're just going to add in some tomatoes. So I'm going to add in 2 tins, and then I'm going to add in some tomato puree and some beef stock, and that's basically us. So I'm going to set that up and show you how it works. Tin chopped tomatoes. That's one. So pretty much the last thing is now in with the beef stock. Okay, so we have now got everything ready and it's all cooking lovely. Bum bum bum. So that's going to actually end up a very nice sauce. One last thing I forgot was some basil. Now because I cheated, I'm going to actually have to take one of my emergency frozen basils, and basically we're just going to add in a little sprinkle of this here. This gives most of the flavour. So that looks good. We just need to this is my wife of the corn.
No.
She's been cheeky all day.
Never.
So that's it, and that is spaghetti made. So it's now finished and we're just about to plate it up. So here's what it looks like. Hopefully it looks good. And that's the girl's one. Okay, and here's Lindsay plating up her broccolese, which is broccoli and spaghetti. What do you think of that, Lindsay? Is it nice?
It's yummy. Much healthier than pasta.
Okay, and here's our pasta. Oh, what's this for? Is this just like a signature?
That's for you.
So I'm gonna have some broccoli as well. So that's it, signing off. This is how you make bolognese or bell Madison when you're older, and I'm dead. Bye.